Tom King is he's a cunt. That's about all I can really say. And this article is actually about him. I was actually thinking of doing one yesterday, but I forgot to. I just talking about the stupid post he made, but then this article came up and I thought, this would be something good to talk about. Well, it came up last night, but yeah, I was too tired to do it then. Now I've got some energy. Awesome Khan reportedly claims that there has been no incidents after DC Comics writer Tom King boasts of cussing out and having fans removed over lack of mask. So yeah, again, he is a cunt. He is an asshole. He's a piece of shit and a glory stealer. Like he pretends like he actually being part of the CIA was something to be proud of. It's not. It is not. Being part of the CIA is not something I would brag about. And from what I hear, he was a glorified coffee getter. Like he didn't actually do any field work. Then again, he could have, and I just don't know. Anyway. After former Batman and current Rorschach writer, who tried to get someone canceled because he did some work for Ethan, and current Rorschach writer Tom King boasted that he swore out a fan over their lack of face masks in an altercation that subsequently resulted in the fans' removal from the recent AwesomeCon convention. Convention staff have reportedly asserted that the event has seen no incidents. So, yeah. King's first boasted of supposed incidents on October 21st, talking to his personal Twitter account to recall, love seeing people at cons, but yesterday we had a Rorschach cosplayer who took his mask off at our table. You think I swear a lot in comics? You should see me in person. After impolite talking to, Rorschach was escorted from the con. Con added, wear your mask. We are not fucking around. Yeah, fuck you, Tom King. Fuck you if that's true, you piece of shit. I hope that person never buys anything from you again. On August 22nd, seeing that seems to be some confusion about a mask thing at the con, returned to Twitter to elaborate on the specific of the confrontation. Mitch and I were standing at our booth at AwesomeCon, which has strict mask mandates, and in compliance with Washington, D.C.'s indoor mask mandate, began King. Thousands of people there, all wearing masks. We spotted a dude in a Rorschach jacket, not wearing a mask, a few feet from our booth coming our way. We noted that to the kind of people helping us with our line at the con, they went over and politely asked the dude to put on a mask. He ignored them and walked up to the booth. Cutting the line, dude came up to us. We told him he had to wear a mask. Before talking to us, he seemed confused by this. He was kind of dazed or stunned, but finally he took off out a thin Rorschach mask, nylon stocking with ink, but didn't seem to know how to put it on. It was tangled. We asked him to stand back from the booth while he figured out his mask. He didn't move. We asked him again, didn't move. At this point, I sent some language his way, no regrets. Okay, a piece of shit thrown through. He finally woke up a bit, took a step back, and put on the Rorschach nylon stocking again. He handed us 2 books. We signed them quickly. We didn't want him in our line with that mask. He walked away a few feet, removed his mask, and went back to maskless into the con. We were later informed that the kind of people helping us at the con, that he concluded as they are obligated to do, reported this behavior to the con management, and the dude was removed for violating the con and the district's policy. Interestingly, there are several discrepancies between King's follow-up explanation and his initial assertion, most notably that the fan not only put on a Rorschach mask, nylon stocking with ink, when asked by King, but he also only removed it after he was already leaving the creative team's booth. It also appears as if Tom King was effing around, at least a little bit, as by his own assertion, and despite the fact that the author claimed that the fan had cut the line, he still signed 2 books for his purported enemy. However, King's story was further turned on its head several hours after he tweeted the above explanation, as according to the note, did a respectable comic book YouTube perch. After reaching out to Awesome Comic directly, organizers informed him that the con running smoothly, people are complying with their rules and having a good time. No incidents, Perch said, but people should reach out for themselves. And yeah, it just seems like Tom King is just being a douchebag as usual, trying to make himself look good, and fuck him. Like, he thinks this makes himself look well. It doesn't. It makes you look like a complete douchebag, Tom King. Seriously, go F yourself. Like, I cannot stand Tom King. Like, as a writer, I can't comment. As a person, he's a piece of shit. From what little I've seen of his character, he is shown to be a piece of shit asshole who lives to piss people off. And the fact DC employs him just shows they have no standards anymore. Which is sad, because I actually used to like DC. Now I'm kind of burned by them. And if they ever let him touch Red Hood, I will have to kill someone. I'm kidding, I wouldn't actually kill someone. They let Chip Zdarsky touch him, and he's already fucked, so... Yeah, that's the video. And... yeah, no, it's just the video. Tom King is a douchebag. That's all I can really say. He is a douchebag of one of the highest calibers. And a guy who likes to pretend he's something that he's bigger than he's not. He's not. He's nobody. He's an impotent asshole. And a coward. And again, a cunt. But anyway, again, that's the video. Have a nice day, and remember the game was right from the start.